Sorry about that. I'm back. It looks like the stream crashed. I had to restart my computer to get it working. Just gonna reload LA Noire and see how we go on. So we were playing LA Noire. We just done the first two missions. We were interviewing Miss Black. It looks like her husband's car was found just covered in blood, and he hasn't been home. We found a pipe from a heating company that had been working nearby. So it looks like he's not in a good state, really. Let's see if we can get this working. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? I hope it saved my progress. Just wait for the game to load. If it didn't save my progress, it's actually not too bad because I missed one of the questions. What's going on? Okay. Resume. Oh, this is annoying. I hope we got. Yeah, that's good.
Just a minute.
I think I saw her through the window last time.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
So this is when it crashed last time, so it's good news
Check
there.
the place out.
It's gone through.
Not sure this means much.
I think that just means put down, right?
This isn't what we're looking for.
It's pretty cool though.
Not everything here is going to be relevant. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
It's a picture of her, isn't it? Ooh, she looks a bit scary, doesn't she? Can I turn it around? I like that we just
Used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
that's interesting actually. They're sleeping in separate rooms.
This must be Adrian's.
Oh, do do do.
Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
Yeah, I love how we literally just walk around the guy's house and stuff.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
So I'm guessing he's like, what gives here? What could this possibly mean? I reckon
Kavanaugh's.
guy's
Who
actually
brought this home?
gay and was trying to get a blowy in the in a nearby bar. Things go poorly.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. And I should have an address.
Insta heat.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Nice.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Alienist.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's. Yes, you are. He seems very concerned about her.
I have these visions, these blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
Going to give you something to calm your nerves.
What's going on here? It's all a bit.
Want to take you on a journey.
Definitely Kevin Spacey. Definitely.
I want you to remember the good things about the past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Hmm. You know, I think I saw some newspapers elsewhere and I haven't been like picking them up. Okay. Whoops. Let's go find this heater. There's a lot of graphical glitching going on, I think.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
I'm guessing it's not going to be complete. No, no.
That can't be right.
I'm guessing that because it's missing a bit, isn't it? Yeah, he's missing the valve piece on the edge.
So the pipe missing assailant is a little closer to home.
That's very weird. Very, very weird. Did nothing happen? There's no goblin. See if we can interrogate her.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Nice.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. It looked terrible.
Oh, so those were his old ones.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
She looks a bit uncomfortable. I want to doubt him.
So you didn't arrange to meet him out at the rail yard?
I've never been near a rail yard in my life.
Oh no. Okay.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
I think she's telling the truth.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Okay, so she was telling the truth, like, all the time, and I was like,
Grab the
what?
phone. R&I could run down an address for Kavanaugh's in no time.
Advice?
Make sure you cover all the rooms. You don't want to miss anything.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Oh god, I'm trying to.
Nothing significant.
Alright, let's think where we're gonna go. location.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
That's the cop from the newspaper.
I think I was supposed to get a phone number, wasn't I? Supposed to take the matchbook and then ring it, maybe get the address. Oh, there's no phone number on there, so maybe just phone? Oh, there we go.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
So locations, Guy's bar, set destination.
You can drive.
Nice. Oh, nice. This is a rough looking bar, isn't it?
I know you.
No, you don't. Looking for someone?
Where's that goddamn waitress?
I like that girl.
Boy, that steak had seen better days.
When the hell's the food gonna arrive already?
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get it fresh from every season.
Waitress. Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Oh, that's super shady.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Good cop, bad cop.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there. You let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
Oh man.
You want my opinion? You tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
That was terrible, wasn't it? Ah, that's annoying.
left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
That's it. We're spotted.
Back off. Hey, back off.
So hard to do this with a keyboard. Damn it. Okay. Guess we go again.
You want my opinion? You tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there somehow.
I suppose it's quite cool the way, even if you do it wrong, like my interviewing him was really crap, the game just continues. And if you mess up these missions, the game just continues, because the like escort missions and chasing missions are so bad in the Rockstar games, so bad in any game. And the driving's so hard in Rockstar games, especially if using a keyboard, it just becomes a nightmare.
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Oh, come on. So annoying. So tedious. Whoops, sorry. Took my eyes off the screen for a little second there. Just gonna let him get quite far ahead of me actually. That's power.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Ah. Nice. He's acting super shady still.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Get a feeling I'm gonna have to smash him up again.
Time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars.
Nice.
You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop plan to work in traffic.
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for later.
Number 2.
Don't work on me.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed it.
I guess back in the day you could just do this, just walk into someone's apartment, there's no keys, wander around. 4, 3.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit. It's over, Morgan.
What?
Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now.
Yes.
I knew it. Phelps,
Let's go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. But remember, the gun is the last resort.
This chubby guy is outrunning this absolute beast of a man.
Stop right there, Adrian. It's over, Adrian. Why did you need to get out of LA so fast, Adrian? Why the melodrama?
I've met somebody in Seattle. She means everything to me. We were going to start a new life together.
It's probably a
Looks like
dude.
you have to wait for you. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're going to the big house, Adrian. And when your wife finds out, you're going to lose her too. I hope this broad was worth it.
Why did he do this? Like, why did he buy this pig and beat it to death in his car and go for all this rigmarole? Just because he wanted to leave his wife.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Nice. Seven of 11, that's not great, is it? Oh, Frank would have rolled over. Okay. Tougher questioning, so I should have said he was lying. But I didn't have any evidence. I suppose I knew what the wife said.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. Catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps? Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking. You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein. Very funny. Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world. Three blondes walking
I'm
through a
gonna get
bar.
this guy to drive us again.
You drive.
Nice.
Go over the case notes.
Yeah, we bothered to drive. It's actually a pretty good game. It's actually really fun.
You heard about Adrian? Brought him to Seattle, threw him
I
out.
think
Wife says she's gonna take him back.
it could easily be
Women generally
improved.
show
Like
more
if they
compassion.
did the, I know there's a remastered version for
Adrian
PS4.
dumped on her. He was
I think
humping
if
secretary.
if
Margaret
that
should
version's
survive.
probably a lot nicer to
Pride
play,
comes before a
because this
fall.
is kind of rough around the edges, and I have the graphics up quite high. It's not like it's lagging or the frame rate's dropping or anything. It's just not modern, what you'd expect for modern graphics. Let's see.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that
No, but I'm
Jacob
sure
put
this
over
guy's
there
gonna
was
pull
on
his
station
prints
before
all
I got
over
here.
it.
We'll talk with him in a moment.
He loves
Give
to
us some
do
time
that.
to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Ooh, baseball bat. I'm just gonna put my prints all over it.
Not much help.
Wrench. Spanner, I should say, sorry. Property of
use it to
Dewey
remove the wheel
Burrows.
bugs.
Nice. Some beer.
Circumstantial.
They love just putting little beers
This
around,
is
don't
going to
they?
help us.
Just laying them around on the floor.
Swear to God, a real needle in a real haystack. They expected me to find it.
Guess we just gone to the car now.
Empty.
Oh yeah, it's like Argentine plates. Oh, and the wheels have been taken off. That explains the wrench.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
No plates.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Missing
Taking
flag.
the flag as a souvenir can't have any street value.
Registration. Consulate of Argentina.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Nice. Packard Clipper. What is this?
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
This cup looks nasty, man.
Don't think this is anything.
Crushed. Yeah, he's checking out the beer bottles. Really looked at them. I guess the best thing to do is go to the Argentine embassy. The hell's
Phelps,
that?
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks for your help.
Nice. So they took a wheel off, they left the wrench behind, it's taken from the Argentine embassy, it's missing one of its flags. Let's go to the...
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
I nearly left without talking to the witness.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
You're sure it was 3 Hispanics? Not some local kids you're looking out for?
Hell no. Little sons of bitches live around here. I'd love to see them in juvenile hall. But you got your wires crossed, son.
Oh man. Okay, Hispanic suspects. Keep messing this
After
up.
the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
That's gotta be a doubt.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious.
There we go.
No law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
And a flag, right?
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what I do with license plates? You saying I have them? Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should show me some respect.
Damn it, I did that
Enough
so
for now.
badly.
Remember, Jacob, it's an offense to obstruct a criminal investigation. Let's hope you've given us everything. Jacob dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. Curious what he didn't want us to see?
Elvis.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
William Dewey.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Oh, weird. Angelic features but feisty. Oh, feisty. Feisty, sorry. Oh man, my interrogation technique sucks. The game volume's too low. Yeah, give me a second. The game's crashed. Oh, come on, what happened? What is going on? Damn it. It's ridiculous. Just gonna get the stream back going. It looks like it crashed. I think the problem is basically LA Noire was a port from the Xbox to PC, and it just runs terribly. Like, it's just awful as ports go. Sorry. So I'm gonna restart. Just get it back going. Okay. Let's see if we can get this going again. Going.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner. must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value. It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Empty.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs. Don't think this is any use to us. Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure. Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Matson. Sorry to disturb you. Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Let's get to the dealership first to work out what they have to do
I have friends.
You
work for
drive.
the Examiner.
I need to go over the case
About
notes.
$5 for the exclusive.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
I read about it in the paper.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Pretty sure it's one of the red ones, actually. Yeah, Gabrielle Delgado. Wasn't there a Gabrielle that said has beautiful features?
One left.
Feisty?
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Probably nothing.
take a smarter man than me to connect that. I don't think so. Doesn't give me anything to go on.
I bet a broad's been driving this auto. The clutch is a mess.
You're behind the wheel.
See what Valdez says.
We have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again. Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Dewey Brothers. You think someone from the garage could have been involved in the theft?
It would not surprise me in the least.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship. You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf. So a Consul General gets in a public row with a junior car mechanic. You expect me to believe that that's all that happened?
I expect you to draw your own conclusions and to discontinue this aggressive behavior.
I'll be talking to the gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna love your diary.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn exit.
weren't even his prints. And he still confessed.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
That bum took a swipe and
You can drive.
down in my sap.
Oh man, I'm so glad like they told me how to get the other guy to drive. It's hell driving on this keyboard.
Not sure this means much. I doubt it. This doesn't pertain to the case. No good to me. I'm stumped. Ideas?
Feels like we're running on 3 wheels, Phelps. I say we go back to Dewey Brothers and see what else we can turn up.
You know the way. You can drive.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well. If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
So Valdez was just driving by and he saw the car.
Yeah, something like that. Happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Can you drive to this one? Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse. You're behind the wheel. You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater.
God's name would want that. I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkie using color. Look what we have now.
The 40s and stuff was actually when they already had 3D movies.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
Hey, what the hell is this guy doing?
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Doesn't look like anything.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy. Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up. Diplomatic license plates.
Gabriel Valdez.
This isn't what we're looking for. Junk. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
That's a lie.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river.
Finally, 3 good ones.
Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
It's a street race.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year.
Nice.
No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
I want to switch into my justice outfit.
Hey, that's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
You know the way. You can drive.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
It's a bit harsh.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street.
Stay on Delgado.
You started all the business.
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one. Kids used to steal cars and sell it. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the moment. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Getting away. Gonna lose him. Step on it, Phelps. take him out.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Injuries. Oh no.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso? Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Hey, you think those Vice boys get any on the side?
watching, guys. Check it out.